When people think of Watch Dogs 1, they usually remember the hacking, the trench coat, or maybe how the driving felt a little, let's say, questionable. But there's something in the game that almost nobody talks about, and honestly, it's kind of scary when you think about it. Watch Dogs. One basically predicted our obsession with smartphones and how apps would end up controlling our lives. Think about it. Back in 2014, when Watch Dogs came out, we weren't glued to TikTok or scrolling Instagram for hours. Uber wasn't massive yet, food delivery apps weren't everywhere, and people weren't talking about privacy scandals the way they do now. Yet Ubisoft built an entire game around the idea that your phone isn't just a tool, it's your whole world. Aiden Pierce's smartphone is basically the ultimate app. He's not downloading games or ordering pizza with it. He's shutting down power grids, stealing bank info, controlling traffic lights, spying on strangers, all through a screen. And while it looks like over-the-top video game stuff, what's creepy is how close it feels to real life now. Here's the wild part. In Watch Dogs, you're constantly swiping into people's private lives and it feels like a mechanic. But today we actually do that, just legally. Social media lets us peek into strangers' lives at any time. Dating apps let us swipe through people as if they're files. Even your banking app is basically one hack away from chaos. Watch Dogs turned all of that into gameplay before we realized how normal it would become in everyday life. It's not really a hacker fantasy anymore, it's just Tuesday, and it doesn't stop there. Look at how the game handles NPC data. Every random person you scan has a name, a job, a hobby, a salary, maybe even a weird secret. At first, it feels like a fun gimmick. Oh, this guy's a firefighter, that person writes poetry. But it's also a reflection of how much personal data we give away without realizing it. Our phones know our health stats, our location history, our spending habits, our search history, and all of it is up for grabs if the wrong person wants it. In a way, the NPC profiles are Ubisoft's early version of what tech companies actually do now. Turn people into walking data points. Even the in-game apps mirror the rise of app culture. Remember how you could call a car on demand in Watch Dogs 1? That's basically Uber before Uber blew up. The Digital Trips minigame? That's like early VR before Oculus was mainstream. The game was practically waving a neon sign saying, "This is where society's heading." And most of us just went, "Cool, I can hack a bridge." What's really interesting is how Watch Dogs makes you complicit in it. You don't stop to ask if it's creepy to scan everyone's private details. You just do it because it helps you progress. And isn't that exactly how we use technology today? We don't think twice about letting apps track us if it means convenience. We click accept all cookies without even reading what data we're giving away. We hand over our fingerprints, our faces, our voices to companies and call it unlocking our phone. Watch Dogs is basically holding up a mirror and asking, "Are you okay with this?" And honestly, most of us answered, "Yeah, sure." As long as it's fast. Revisiting the game now is almost unsettling because so much of what felt like dystopian fiction in 2014 has quietly become normal life in 2025. We carry a ctOS in our pockets every day. It just has a friendlier design, brighter colors, and fewer explosions. But the principle is the same. One device, total control, endless surveillance. So, the next time someone says, Watch Dogs was just a clunky open-world game with some cool hacking gimmicks, remind them that it basically saw the future. The game wasn't just about Aiden Pierce fighting corrupt corporations. It was about how we'd all end up glued to these little glowing rectangles, trading privacy for convenience, one app at a time. And honestly,